I've recorded this video like 4 fucking times, and every time the microphone doesn't fucking work. So let's hope it fucking works. Ultra processed foods make your diet harder, not easier. And the reason I say that is because everyone is like, yeah, I can go to the gym and I can eat what I want, and that's really good. But it makes it significantly harder. It's not something you should be striving for to eat these foods. It's something that you should be striving for to avoid these foods, because they're fucking arse. They're so bad for you, it's unreal. It's actually quite fitting. I went on a night out the other night, and there's an empty pizza box there. Everyone knows, right? Fucking, you go on a night out, you come on the way home, you go fucking dot to dot around these random fucking kebab shops, garlic bread pizza. If you get anything else, you're a fucking weirdo. Garlic bread pizza, oh my God. It was so nice, but you shouldn't be eating it, right? You should not be eating it. I was drunk now. This is my first pizza of the year. That's my credentials. Fuck you. They're really, really fucking bad for you. So I'm looking at this pizza being like, fucking hell, load of shite. So the last meal you probably ate was like that. Garlic bread pizza, bullshit, freezer food, all this stuff, right? And it's actually a massive fucking scam. Like, the tinfoil hat is on now, right? It's a fucking scam. The term ultra processed foods is so fucking broad that that's how they get away with selling it. You could say, oh, that food is processed, and it could be something that, you know, has had like one layer of processing on it. It might have had a bit of, I don't even know what one layer would be. Like added salt or added sugar, obviously not great. Or under the same term of process, you could have something that's made in a lab, like fucking goop that makes McDonald's chicken nuggets, like that sort of shit. So you see how like there's levels. You can have processed food that is probably semi-okay for you, and then ultra processed bullshit that you shouldn't be going in a fucking meter radius of. That's the fucking bullshit. The term is so broad that they can get away with selling whatever the fuck they want, and it's fucking up your health, and it's actually genuinely evil. It makes me realize that businessmen, like true businessmen at heart, when it comes to these companies and modern technology as well, and foods and everything like that, have no moral compass whatsoever. Because let's break it down for you right now. This food is their product. That's what they sell. They sell more of that, they get rich, billion-dollar industry, CEO, retire at 40, or keep working and build this massive empire. All for the expense of your health. Like, they put all these bad things in the ingredients to get profit margins, and they're also addictive and dense and all that sort of stuff. And if you turn around and say, no, modern food isn't addictive, like you could just avoid it. How well has that gone for you? Because you could be the most disciplined person in the world and you'll still get cravings for this bullshit. That's how bad it is. They've had centuries and centuries of just modern manipulation of human psychology and putting bullshit in that makes you want to eat it more and more and more. And it makes sense. That's the worst part. It makes fucking sense. Because how do they guarantee that you keep buying their product, their brand, their food, when there's thousands and thousands and thousands of competitors? Not to mention some of them being also billion-dollar industries, just as skillful as manipulating human psychology as they are. How can they get you to pick their brand and not someone else's? How can they get you to pick their brand and not healthy food? Well, it's addiction. It takes all the chance out of it. If you're addicted to something, you're going to buy it again and again and again. And when it's something like food, where you have a relative, you need it all the time, effectively. Your need for it, you get full, and then you get hungry again. That hunger replenishes, and you're buying the food on a constant rate. They can guarantee that you will buy their food if you're addicted to it. If you weren't, there would be a chance that, you know, you'd eat healthy, or you would eat a different brand at least. But no, if you're addicted, it guarantees their success. They're putting cheap shit in it that makes it addictive, but also cheap for profit margins. They sell more, make more profit margins, make a lot of money. It's fucking genius. I hate that it's so fucking genius from a business perspective. And everyone fucking falls for it. Absolutely everyone. You know what, yeah? Genuinely, I'll sit here, right? And I wouldn't mind if it gets the average person. And I know that sounds horrible, but in truth, this would nowhere near be as much of a big of a problem, and I wasn't talking about it, if it just, you know, people didn't care about how they looked or how they were. They just wanted to eat bad food because it tastes nice right now, and they didn't care about their health, and they ate them and they became successful because of that. Fine, that's your choice. You understand what you're doing. It's not good for you, but who am I to tell you what you can and can't eat, right? Do whatever the fuck you want. If you want to be unhealthy because you like this food, go for it. I don't support it. I'm not with you on that one. I think you're a fucking idiot, but sure, go for it. But it's when it affects the healthy, smart, ambitious people as well. It's affecting me and you. We're people that are young, healthy. We have pride in our appearance, at least, and want to look good for X, Y, and Z. Get with other girls or for yourself or confidence, whatever it may be. And it's this bullshit is still getting all of us. The ambitious young people that care about this stuff a lot. I see it in the fitness industry all the time, like all these top recipes to cut and lose weight, but while also eating your favorite foods. And great idea if you're using natural whole foods, clean foods that aren't bad for you. But if you're using processed foods to achieve that, then you're falling for the scam again. It comes back to if it fits your macros is bullshit. And look, it's so annoying because technically you can get to like lean while eating that shit, especially if you've got the right genetics for it and you've got you don't hold a lot of body fat in your stomach, so you can go on social media and say, look, I've got abs and I still eat whatever I want. But the truth is, you will have a hormone reaction to that and your brain won't work as well, and you might even get even better and leaner and look better when you eat whole foods. And most people don't have the genetics to get to that point, but some people do, so they show it off and act like everyone can do it when it's not true. And it's so hard to fight the battle because people can get lean while eating bullshit, but I promise you, fucking hell, I promise, I've never felt worse than right now on my diet, and there's no coincidence that I've ate as much processed food as physically fucking possible in the last couple of days. I'm telling you this from, I spoke from this video, I made this video 4 days ago, before I'd ate all this bullshit. But in a weird way, now I've ate all this bullshit because you combine with alcohol and stuff like that, it's not an excuse, you went out, but it's my first pizza of the year, man. I'm not perfect, but I still regret it. It's still not okay. Me turning around and being like, oh yeah, I did this because it's my first. Still not okay. Not ideal. And I'm not saying, oh yeah, you can do this every now and then if you want. But it's bound to happen. And I'll put it out there. It's a mistake, right? Shouldn't have done it. But now, in a way, we're eating that food and now talking about it again makes me so much more passionate because fucking hell, I feel awful. My weight loss has declined. I feel fatter, I feel more lethargic. I didn't want to record this video so much more because it fucks you up. And it's so fucking evil, bro, so evil. And when it's affecting us who are ambitious young, take pride in our appearance, want to look great, that's when it fucking gets to me because we care about this shit a lot. It's not like we don't want to care about our health or how we look. We do, we care about it a lot, more than other people, to the point where we go to the gym so much that other people think we're fucking weird. Shit like that. And it's still getting us, it's fucking evil. And there's two ways it gets you. One, because of addiction, I talked about that already, they put so much shit in it, they give you profit margins so they keep buying it. And two, it's so fucking manipulative on your psychology. I work in retail, right? I'm gonna go for a shift in half an hour, and I get more cravings here than I did working with fucking ice cream, and I fucking love ice cream, right? And the reason is because the packaging is so well designed. They've had hundreds of years to tinker and temper with the packaging so that when you look at it, you want to buy that fucking product. Every time I talk about this, I always think of Coca-Cola. Because, I don't know if you've ever thought this right, but it's weirdly the full sugar one as well. It's so weird. The diet sugar, Diet Coke, Diet Coca-Cola, zero sugar, has black writing on it. And for some reason, that's less appealing than the full fat white writing on full fat Coke. Is that a coincidence or not? Or is it just so they want you to buy the full sugar one because sugar's more addictive, keep buying it? Or it just makes you fat? Is that a coincidence? Because every time I look at a full fat Coca-Cola can that's fucking cold in the fridge, when I'm stocking up small pop, I want to drink it all. And then when I do eventually drink a full fat sugar Coke, not happened in a fucking long time, thank God, I just pick up zero instead. it never tastes as nice as what it fucking feels like in your head. And then the weird thing is like an hour later, you'll get the same fucking process and you'll forget that it doesn't taste as nice as you thought, and you'll get it again and you'll drink it again and go for the same fucking bullshit rigmarole again. It's so manipulative, and you might not care. You might not care about, oh, psychologically, you might be better off if you don't have these foods. And I don't care about brain cognition, I just want to look sick. And you've already said that I can cut and eat whatever I want whilst fucking, you know, eating these bullshit foods. You'll get so much leaner, bro. And I'll give you a study as well. Hopefully get it through to you that this isn't fucking worth it. Just try to avoid the food. It's harder, but you'll fucking love yourself so much more. When you eat clean food, you'll have this different pride and you'll be like, fuck, I'm fucking sick. Like, all these other people are falling for this bullshit, whether they want to or not, whether they're trying to avoid it or not, and I'm the one that's doing it. Not only do you get that feeling, but listen to this study here. Dr. Kevin Hall, he was the top researcher of ultra-processed foods in the NIH, National Institute of Health Organization in America. Something like that. And he did a study, and he had one group of people and he put them on an alternating diet, which basically means that for 2 weeks you'll eat a certain way, and then 2 weeks after that, so 2 weeks have passed, in the middle, you'll change your diet and you'll eat like that for the rest of the 2 weeks. And you've got a month, right? Alternating diet. First 2 weeks, they ate only ultra-processed foods, and then the second 2 weeks, they ate really clean whole foods. Whole foods, by the way, are the opposite of ultra-processed foods, which are foods with one ingredient. There's no ingredient list. To identify an ultra-processed food, typically I go off two things. One, the more ingredients a food has in it, the worse it is for you. And two, that's just a general rule of thumb. Obviously there's exceptions, but anyway. And two, if you can't imagine the ingredient on the back of the packet, so you go through the ingredients, if you can't imagine the ingredient, don't fucking touch it. Because you can imagine salt. You can imagine sugar. You close your eyes and think of sugar right now. It's not good for you, but at least you're familiar with it. You can imagine that like pyramid stack of sugar on a wooden table, right? I'm thinking of the same fucking thing. At least you can fathom it. When it's fucking inverted glucose or fucking ultra-methylamine benzene bullshit, you don't know what the fuck that looks like, so you shouldn't be eating it. It's so scary. They're my two rules. The more ingredients, probably the worse it is for you on a general rule of thumb. And if you can't fathom the ingredient that's in it, don't touch it, bro. Whole foods are the opposite. These are foods that are itself. There's no ingredient list. It's just a food. A cucumber doesn't have an ingredient list because it's just a cucumber, right? That's a whole food. So that's what they ate for the second portion of 2 weeks. When they ate only ultra-processed foods, these were the same people, by the way, no difference in metabolism, anything like that, and all they had to do was eat until they were fully satiated, eat until they were full, satisfied. You'd be like, oh, nothing happened if they ate till they were full and they had the same metabolism, same calories, right? Listen to this, right? A dramatic effect. They ate an average of an excess of 500 calories per day eating only ultra-processed foods. Per day, not per week. That's 3,500 calories extra per week, a pound of fat per week on average. And they both ate till they were full. So they were full, satiated. There was no difference. No one was cutting or bulking, nothing. And they still ate an excess of 500 calories a day on average. They gained up to 1 kilo in the first 2 weeks and they lost it all when they started eating whole foods. The exercise was the same. They were exercising every day for an hour, which is more than all of you motherfuckers do cardio. And they still gained that much weight. They're so dense, that's why. Ultra-processed foods are so dense. They pack all these ingredients into a little fucking bar so then you don't feel full and you buy another one. Cadbury's chocolate buns are a perfect fucking example. Perfect example. They're this size. That's not a mistake. That's not an accident. That's not, oh, buttons. Oh, buttons. They're bigger than a regular button. They are that size because it's the perfect mathematical size for you and the most palatable size that you will eat over and over and over again. Finish the bag. Go again. When I eat chocolate bar, I was saying this the other day. When I used to eat chocolate bars, I couldn't just have a square. I couldn't just have a line. I eat the whole fucking bar. That's not an accident. That's what it's designed for. They're so dense, you buy again and again and again, and they get success off that. So the solution to all this, it's not all doom and gloom, is whole foods and volume maxing. So you want to make a meal list and ingredient list from only whole foods. Write down 20 to 30 ingredients, have your proteins, your carbs, your fat sources, eggs, honey, salt, water. Write down 20 to 30 things like that you can fit in your diet. Chicken, salmon, rice, things that you have access to in your home. Because the biggest fucking excuse is, oh, I can't eat like that because my parents buy the shopping and I can't, control over that. Pick the foods that you've got in your house. Have a chat with your fucking parents. Take a bit of initiative, get a job, buy the food yourself. It's fucking worth it. I was saying this to my mum the other day. I buy eggs and bread quite often. Obviously, I'm lucky enough that my parents buy good food in anyway, so I don't have to buy too much. But it's just enough for me to guarantee that I have a good diet every single day, right? Fine. I say to my mum, oh, fucking hell, like these little purchases keep adding up. But then I turned around and I was like, you know what? It's worth it though, because it's kind of an investment into good health. It's better than resorting to bullshit in the freezer, right? So like, yeah, the purchases add up, but it's for a good cause. So, okay, take a bit of initiative. I'm lucky, by the way. My parents buy great food. I'm very lucky. I don't have to spend that much money, so I'm very fucking grateful for that. But it's a good investment in your health and you'll feel good about yourself, right? Make your meal list. Meal one, I'm having this. So I'll give you mine, for example. Meal one, I'll have eggs and bread at toast. Sounds fun, right? And salted butter. So like 4 eggs, 2 wholemeal. I don't know if wholemeal is any good, but it's bread, right? Or sourdough. Ideally, it should be homemade, but it's not. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then I'll have a bit of butter, black coffee. Second meal, I've just swapped out, if I can't recite really quick, I've just swapped out rice for potatoes because it's a lot more satiating, which we'll get onto in a minute. I'll have like 175 grams to 200 grams of chicken breast, and 300 to 400 grams of white potatoes. I'm still trying to figure out the quantities exactly because it's quite new change for me. I'm getting used to it. And then I'll have a little bit of ketchup because ketchup in it. Like if it's a tiny bit, fine. I'm talking like 20 grams, And then final meal is like spaghetti bolognese or something like that. Like 800 grams of it. Great. Quarter packet of spaghetti, uncooked. And then like 300 grams of mince, spaghetti bolognese. Bang. That's literally what I eat. And it's all whole foods, and I designed it that way because obviously it's a lot healthier for you, but it's also more likely than not more voluminous. Volume maxing, right? I switched out potatoes for rice for a good reason. You can have the same amount of calories worth of rice and potatoes, but you'll get a lot more potatoes for the calories than rice. So you can eat more food at the same calories. It becomes very satiating. A lot of good things for this are like cucumbers, asparagus especially. Vegetables are quite good. Eggs are really good for that as well. So the more foods that you can decide in your diet that have high quantities, but low calories, the better you're going to do. You're going to make the cut feel so much easier if you cut, and you're going to make your diet feel so much worthwhile when you're eating whole foods. You're going to feel so much better about yourself, and that's your solution to fighting these bullshit fucking companies. Just check the time. I've got to leave for work. So, I will see you boys later. That's the solution you have to bullshit fucking diets, because fuck me, it's a scam, it's fucking evil, and they're taking advantage of your health for a fucking profit margin. Don't fucking do it, bro. You'll feel so much better about yourself and fight this fucking movement because it's fucked.